voice of Jedi Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styx boy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bone, Lucifer has picked up for days on days, and the great sound covers Boba Fett that bad mighty to slay. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage. The qualified. The qualified. We are prepared.
That last line, I love it. Hello and welcome to another brand new episode of The Qualified. I am Jedi Johnson 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober on remote from Philly, the always steady Six Boys 73, bad to the bone Brucifer, and the architect, joesduelin. What's going on, fellas?
Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Almost summertime. Almost summertime.
27 days.
Felt like it this week.
It's like 75 today. It's like awesome.
It got up to 90, close to 90 yesterday here.
It was beautiful here in Philly.
It was hot.
Yeah, we don't even pay attention to the weather around here. It's always
wow.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we got 14 in. Hopefully, folks are coming over from watching the Hot 10 that just wrapped up. Come on over. And if you're just joining us fresh off of clicking into YouTube, thank you for spending some time with us this Friday evening. As has become the way lately, before we get into the show, because I know Joe's not going to talk about it because his stories are too good. I am going to talk about some.
I got some pretty crappy
news items.
Have you seen the news today?
No, I have. I have. Yeah, I should have thought before I said that because you got crazy stuff going on in the news today. But here's what I'm talking about: traffic delayed by beer spill on Wisconsin highway.
Grab a straw.
Were people like sipping it up?
This got me to thinking, right? If you were like, hopefully you wouldn't be in an accident, but if you were like in the traffic behind that and a tall boy of whatever, it didn't say what kind of beer it was, come rolling by, would you take it or would you like, who would win, the devil or the angel? Who would win that?
Depends if it's cold.
The highway
if it was a refrigerated truck, yeah, I'm going to take it.
Listen, if it spills, that's illegal, man. That's a freaking crime.
It's once it's out of the container, it's a free game, Dom. Is that the Dom motto?
Yeah.
It's like a money truck. When it opens up and the money comes out, whatever you grab.
You can catch it in the wild. It's good. It's free game.
Yeah.
Cite the case of finders versus keepers.
Oh yeah.
Like hitting a deer on the side of the road.
You know they're gonna set up a sobriety checkpoint right down the road from there.
We're like, it sprayed all over me. It's Mr. Policeman, it just sprayed all over me. I didn't drink any. The smell's coming from.
I've said that many times at the strip club.
It just sprayed all directly into my mouth.
just got a little bit on my what else we got going on this week? Kendall and Dora the Explorer top list of odd sewer finds. One of Britain's largest water companies said the most unusual items found in its sewers include a Dora the Explorer action figure and a Ken doll. That's pretty tame.
Shit, they flush them down the toilet.
I don't even want to ask what that Ken doll and that Dora doll, what they went through prior to getting the toilet.
The stories
don't ask, don't tell.
I used to work fixing catch basins, and you'd be amazed what people throw down, just runoffs and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Good luck.
Here we go again. Another world record. Man spins fire sword 73 times in 30 seconds to capture 166th world record. This guy is from Idaho. I give a little credit to that one. I give some credit to that one. It's better than hugging trees. Yeah. This one's got some merit. Cat travel, and for the bad pet owner of the week anyway, cat travels 500 miles in Amazon package.
What?
The cat
went from Utah to California in an Amazon return box. So somebody had bought something on Amazon, didn't want it, returned it. The cat jumped in the box and got a free ride to California.
Isn't it illegal to buy pussy cats online?
But the thing might have been dead. How can it breathe?
I guess. Well, Amazon's got that overnight stuff. I'm sure. I don't think those Amazon boxes are airtight, but yeah, I'm sure he wasn't most comfortable in there.
Nice.
YouTube
Good thing it wasn't shipped UPS, or you'd never get it.
Oh, it'd be lost.
Dead cat there.
Here we go. YouTuber scores Guinness World Record. Here we go again with biggest model aircraft carrier. Okay, whatever. New York Mets fans pelted with hot dogs on dollar hot dog nights.
Oh, I know.
We can't do anything good for people.
That's why they stopped the dollar hot dog nights in Philly.
Mets fans are animals.
Some people might like the fact of getting smacked with wieners, man. So there you go.
So I think this is in Texas. I think this is in Texas. Let me see. Oops, get some commercials. San Antonio Zoo offering hippo poo scented candles.
What? That's horrible.
What?
Make your house smell like crap.
People buy anything though.
Do they smell like white marbles?
I couldn't tell you what it smells like. I don't know.
When did it poo?
Wait, where was this?
San Antonio.
Oh, it's the South. Okay.
Yeah,
it's the South.
Hey, listen.
South.
That explains it all.
Listen, you said that those candles
Texas,
smell like
its own place.
Those candles smell like poo. Went to Burlington Coat Factory over here in Philly to go get something. As soon as we walked down, it smelled like complete crap.
Doo-doo.
Holy crap! We had to walk out of there. I was like,
was it one of those fun walk down ones where you had to
yes, it
walk
was.
down? Yeah.
The door,
Do they still
those always smell like piss for some reason.
Oh my God.
All right, let me ask this of the chat because I'm pretty sure somebody in the chat has these. Do they still sell those vaginas scented candles?
Oh, what's her name sold those? Who was that selling those things?
What's her face? Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yes.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what that
Pretty
smells
sure
like
AOE
either.
has a few.
And last thing, because I just need to save my favorite state of Texas. I need to save their reputation after the whole hippo poo thing.
Of Texas.
This happened in North Carolina. Bear scare. Naked man fires gun, flees after crash. Authorities say a man crashed his vehicle into another car, got out, stripped naked, fired a gun into the air, and ran off into the woods.
It's fair.
That's North Carolina. So thank you, North Carolina, for making us forget all about Texas's poo-poo candles.
Drank a little too much White Lightning.
All right, that's all I got. Let's say hello to the chat, shall we?
Yeah.
GT, I don't know where he's been, but he's back. GT coming in first and second. Welcome back, GT. Glad to have you. Tommy Longbox, I love a long weekend filled with free comic book day and some Phantom Menace popcorn. Have a good show, Philip. Is it a long weekend? Or maybe it's just a long weekend for Tommy?
Well,
I don't know.
It's a holiday?
I don't have a holiday.
No, it's not a holiday. It's just the fact it's you got the Phantom Menace dropping tomorrow. You got a whole bunch of things going on. Right?
Tommy's just taking it slow.
I'm about to say every weekend's a long weekend for me.
Yeah.
AOA doing his best to make sure people know where to follow us on Instagram. Thank you, AOA.
Yeah, and big shout out to AOA who survived his gator.
Oh yeah, the gator scare. Yeah, I wanted some live video of that, AOA. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the stills, but I needed some live video of that.
I was hoping he was going to wrestle it.
And it's still there. That's what I want to know. Is it still there?
No, I believe it was removed.
Ed LeBeau, hey nerds and Jedi. Thank you, Ed, for separating me from these nerds. Who are we? I don't want to skip anybody. Terry Floyd, Napster, bad.
Yeah, use BearShare.
I don't know. I haven't even heard the word Napster in years.
BearShare is a bar in the city.
Wrong bear.
Oh,
BK is here. I'm sending yet another alligator to greet AOA. So now we know AOA's not touching an alligator. He may hire somebody to send some alligators, but we all know AOA is not. He's not handling any gators.
Hope not.
Zacharias McFly.
Lazarus.
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 Lazarus. I put the emphasis on the. No, okay, there we go.
On the wrong syllable.
Lacquerous.
Lacquerous. Lazarus. You are henceforth known as Lacquerous. All right, Damien, got that one right. I think. Dom, you on vacation, bro?
I'm in Philly for PhillyCon, so that's where I'm at. This is why you don't see my freaking beautiful wall behind me, just curtains and a blank wall, and I have to be very quiet and subtle, so I can't.
I was gonna say, unfortunately, there's no wall separating you and your lovely wife.
And my wife is right here. She's right
it.
next to me, so there's no room to be, and she's right here. Yeah. So if you see a hand come flying across smacking me, then you know.
I think we'll see a shoe fly over there.
I'll do it.
The Buffy guy. Nobody sober in Connecticut. Yeah. Everybody drinks are on that driver in Connecticut. Terry Floyd. I think there was a town that destroyed by a beer tsunami back in the 1800s. Ugh.
Yeah, boy.
I think I read about that one a long time ago. I think I did. There was like
There's worse ways to go.
Hey, Mama Bear. Say hello, Brewster. Say hello, Mama Bear.
Hey, Mama.
What's going on? I feel like if I missed somebody, I'm sorry. Brogu, hello everybody. What's going on, Brogu? Thanks for popping in. And Cosmic, what's up, good people? Cosmic's a good person. He's the best person I know. Three River Comics, Pittsburgh Comic Show, Sunday, May 19th. All right.
Oh man,
you got your tickets? Got your tickets, Dom? Our roving reporter.
Nope. Not there. I'm not. Nope. The next Comic Con I actually go to might be.
You heard it here. Domtober's too good for Pittsburgh.
I'm not too good. Just I got to pick and choose because I got a big trip coming on in August, so I got to make sure that I have
probably
enough.
Be up there the week after. So.
Yeah, I don't know, Mama Bear. My brain is somewhere else.
I might be in Pittsburgh.
My East Texas education. All right, that's all I got.
Let me know.
Oh, sorry if I missed anybody.
I just said, let me know.
Hey, really quick, last night I got to Philly here last night, and we sat down and watched a show on was it Amazon Prime? On Prime, and it was called The Has Been Hotel. Anybody seen that? It's an animation cartoon. It is wild as all hell. This cursing up a storm in it, and it's about heaven and hell, and it makes you love hell. Wait, it makes you root for hell because
Lucifer.
Yeah, Lucifer, exactly. So it's actually a really funny. You have a lot of demons in it, and when I went to the con today, there were people dressed up as the characters, and it just premiered this year. So I'm very surprised.
Have you seen Paradise PD?
No, Paradise PD. What was his name?
You should watch Paradise PD on
Amazon
Netflix.
On Netflix.
It's
Isn't it the guy? What's his name? Who does a voice?
Over the Top.
Who does the voice?
Just don't watch Rebel Moon.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't. But yeah, I seen that one. Yeah.
Not until part 3 comes out. Anyway,
I'm telling you, you'll get a kick out if you want some laughs. Watch that. Watch that cartoon. It's like a really raunchy, Ren and Snippy type of thing. Just absurd. Violent. Love it.
Paradise PD. All I have to say is cat and dog orgy while they're doing meth.
Cat and okay, I gotta check it out. Paradise PD.
What? How did I miss that one?
That's quite the description.
Paradise PD on Netflix.
All right, boys. You ready to run LI? Let's do this.
Another episode of Outside Looking In. These are the books that don't deserve to be on the top 10.
Almost made it.
Almost.
Better not be more X-Men comics, Bruce Fur.
Oh, there are going to be more X-Men.
I will say this: I am so sick of X-Men books.
Only people ever wanted. We're freaking X-Men books on the top 10. Now people don't like it anymore. What's going on?
I'm protesting X-Men because I'm tired of seeing them on this damn list.
Speaking of which, Uncanny X-Men 304 selling between $2 and $4. This is on the Outside Looking In because Bo DeMayo said to do your homework and read this issue before next week's episode of X-Men 97. Part of the Fatal Attractions storyline. Blah, 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 blah. Alkalites.
Yeah. it's selling for $2 to $4, which is probably $2 to $4 more than it's worth.
Yes.
Right.
But
it has a hollow foil.
Yeah.
Pete
Probably
is well
50
aware
cent,
of how we feel about X-Men, but he keeps putting them on there anyway.
I like the X-Men. These are a lot of junk books from dollar bins.
Yep.
The show's been good, so I'm happy.
At least we know that the creator of the show, director, creator, writer, actually reads comics. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
They should hire him back.
Yeah.
Well, his OnlyFans fetish kind of got the worst of Disney.
You can see worse stuff on Instagram.
I know.
I don't understand.
Take his shirt off and work out.
It's still weird.
From what Dom told me.
It's still weird that he was let go. He was let go from Marvel, and there's really been no explanation from either side. Both sides are very tight-lipped about it. So
there has to be an NDA in place. With Styx?
They never say anything though, right? I mean, it took a while even before us to get a reason for Gunn to be being fired.
Yeah.
No, we knew why Gunn was fired.
Well, we knew why, but they didn't say why.
No.
Well, they had pictures.
This we don't know anything. But
yeah,
I don't know. X-Men 97 is doing well, and it's enjoyable.
Those tweets were creepy. Just saying. Next up, we got Star Wars Phantom Menace 25th anniversary special #1, the 1 in 25. One sold for $40. There's currently a few asking for $50. Here we go. May the 4th be with you, you Star Wars slubs.
But wouldn't that? Let me ask you a question. Wouldn't the original Phantom Menace comics be on the list?
Not if they're not moving.
No,
because they printed the hell out of those things, and this is a 1 in 25, and it's new.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. Yeah, I'm just saying, original stuff.
And
it's a good cover. I like the cover.
This just came out, so this is on people's minds.
Yeah,
one person.
Yeah, people have short attention spans, and when things come out 3 years ago, that's what they'll remember. Probably. Some of the people probably weren't born then, anyway.
The Tusken Raider is wearing Uggs. That's the only thing I'm not digging.
Uggs.
Hey, I have a pair of Uggs, all right?
Wait a minute, let me ask you a question.
Don't admit that.
Have you seen the feet of Tusken Raiders?
Did you own Crocs as well?
What?
Anybody wear?
Do you own Crocs as well?
Crocs.
No,
I hate Crocs. But what do they wear? Wraps around their feet? What the hell do they wear? They ever show their feet? Boots?
They have cloth wrapped sandals or something.
Cosmic said this was on my comic shop for 2 days, starting at $20. Last Wednesday.
You know, it was even worse than Crocs and Uggs. Socks.
Don't go buy it now, Cosmic.
Listen,
socks.
If you're wearing socks and flip flops and Crocs, there's something wrong with you.
No, there is.
Yes.
Sweatpants I can forgive, not Crocs and flip flops.
Forget that.
He does.
Cashew toes. Oh man,
I don't even know what that means, but it's funny.
It is funny.
Next up, Johnny Quest #5. We keep an eye on this. Could this be the next Dave Stevens to hit $100 raw? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a good chance.
All I know is my boy is right there in the corner. Haji. That's it. Haji's my boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's slowly shifting through every book. Every book is moving up, kind of one at a time. It would make sense for this one to be the next on the list.
Yep.
A quick question. I don't know if it was already mentioned already, but Silverhawks.
Yes.
Coming out, for coming out for Boom Comics, just like the Thundercats did. We mentioned that already. We talked about that, right? Because I seen
Silverhawks.
Yeah, I saw the con today. They had one of the books. They had like the coming soon. They had like a picture of all the books.
Yeah, that company with they They got biker mice from Mars.
Yeah, because I saw the Silverhawks. I'm like, oh shit! Now the Silverhawks there, man. They're making this very tempting, man. I really hate this. I really do.
I've been buying those Silverhawks for years, so every time I see them, I crap.
I think they're doing another Johnny Quest comic.
Yeah, I think
they are.
Yeah.
I
believe there's a free comic book day. Johnny
Flash
Quest
Gordon, and my
Flash
favorite
Gordon, Dick Tracy.
Gotcha. Wait, who's doing the Thundercats again? That's
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
Trash.
What? Wait, I think Silverhawk is with Dynamite or Boom. What's it's one of the two, but like I said, I
don't think it's Boom.
No, it could be
definitely not
Dynamite. It's probably Dynamite then.
No, it was a different company.
Yeah. All right, when I go to the con tomorrow, I'm gonna check that thing out again because I see it.
How about you take some pictures and videos for the show?
No, I will. I am. It's just that today was a long day, just standing out lines.
If you're standing in line, somebody walks by, just take a picture and video it over here.
Actually, with some good cosplay too.
It's not.
Yeah, those two words don't go well together. Good in cosplay.
Yep. There's a couple of Vader people, dressed as Vader, guys dressed as Vader, and guys dressed as Mando, and then one Bad Batch guy.
So yeah, so the Stevens train is still running. This one will probably hit 100 raw soon. I would advise most people don't go chasing these books at these prices. I love Dave Stevens, I always have. Been collecting Stevens for years, but these raw numbers are getting a little crazy for books that were sitting at $10 to $20 for 20 years.
So just imagine if they get these graded,
because get these for $5.
If all the spine ticks and all the stuff in the books that they're looking in the bins, it's going to be probably hard to get 9.8, right? What do you think?
Yeah, no, the census is pretty low on a lot of these in the 9.8 area, but you're seeing like 9.0s and 9.4s go for pretty high dollars as well. So
I just got a 9.9 on a Dave Stevens book.
Oh my god! Here we go.
Yeah, it's a newer book though.
The res?
No, I sent it in after I pressed it. I haven't won a Raz in like a week.
Oh my god!
Withdrawals.
The world is coming to an end.
Somebody put out a signal.
What's next,
Bruce?
What's next?
We got a Tufa. Wolverine 154 and 155. 154 is selling for around 15 to 30. 155 is selling for 70 to 100. A CGC 98 in 154 is $200. 155 CGC 9.8 is $220. Let's go with Deadpool and Wolverine.
I would pay someone to not have to look at those covers.
They're horrible.
I don't hate those covers, especially the top one. I guess that's the 154. I don't hate that one.
Hey, Liefeld specials here.
Yeah, the bottom one, I'm not sure.
The constant Zoolander face on people from Liefeld gets to me after a while.
The top lip.
The cold steel is a little too much for me.
They're the duck faces that they take on Instagram that they used to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean that's I mean the X-Men 97 stuff will probably die down in a couple weeks after the show wraps up. Then everything will be Deadpool and Wolverine spec for God knows how long.
Right.
Yeah, AOA's attacking everybody today.
Pew 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 pew.
Yes, for all you Liefeld fans out there,
all three of you.
I'm sorry you like that work. Sorry.
All right.
Maybe
what do we got next? I can't look at Liefeld for that long.
And the final book on the outside looking in. What could it be, Jedi? But another X-Men book.
Oh,
X-Men 25.
That's the same book.
What?
No, they just all look the same when they have those little foil card or the hologram cards on.
Foil thing on it.
Yeah. X-Men 25. We're keeping an eye on this. Could this be the season finale of X-Men 97 with Magneto ripping Wolverine's adamantium out his body? Is that leading to this? People are specking on this book for some reason.
Again, they're cheap books. So
yep. They're not very expensive.
No, what's the one that's expensive? Is it the one with the different color hologram that they made a mistake or something?
There's one with an error hologram where the hologram is black.
Okay.
And there's a hard to find newsstand of this.
Okay.
So there aren't that many 9/8 of newsstands of this.
I've taken most of my X-Men books and used them during the winter to keep warm. So
Threw in the fire.
Yep.
Into the fire.
Almost all my X-Men purchases are Silver Age purchases.
Can I highlight this?
I already highlighted it.
You went back to the comic culture. I heard someone say he is the new Stan Lee the other day. Stan Lee or what?
We need a new Stan Lee.
Yeah, we do. Liefeld's going to wind up being in the Marvel movies at the end. He's going to put it in.
Well, that's if he gets made.
Yeah.
He might quit, walk away,
retire again.
Yeah.
For a third time.
But this X-Men stuff is still rolling, and we have 2 more episodes left?
2 more episodes. Yep.
Hopefully that means only 3 more weeks of X-Men books, so it dies down a week or 2 after the show.
And then we'll get some more books
when
the X-Men, Wolverine and Deadpool drop in July.
I mean, I'm not sure how much more they'll really push spec with X-Men 97 until you get maybe a teaser of the last episode for what might be coming in season 2.
All these X-Men books that are like the outside looking in the top 10 because of the X-Men 97, how much money do people make, really, if you really think about it?
What, selling these books?
Yeah.
Very little.
Very little.
Exactly. These are dollar bin books that make it to $10, $15. You sell them on eBay. They take half in taxes and fees.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're books that just move heavy volume when these things come up, and it's they're books that are out there.
Like these were dollar bin books, these X-Men 25. All these books are dollar bin books.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're doing a con and you got a booth or something, or you setting up at your local flea market or whatever, sell these books all day. But you sell these books online, eBay, you're not going to make much money.
Not going to make anything.
It's not even worth the trouble.
No. But people are buying them.
That is the last book on the outside looking in. Please head over to CBSI.com for Pete's full write-up on all these books and check out the top 10 on CBSI.com. If you missed the show, you can watch it on Renovision Station here, there, anytime you want.
What's going on?
Yep.
All right. Here you go. Check.
All righty, boys. Want to do some pickups? Let's do some pickups.
Let's do some pickups.
I have a Yo Manly stack, so it'll give you some time.
I like that shirt you got on, Joe.
Yeah, what was that?
Nice.
Let's see. So we got some amethyst. Some more amethyst. We got some American Psycho. Some more American Psycho. That's the one that just came out. We got some Patsy Walker. Little Golden Age action. Never go wrong with Patsy. And we got some Man Thing. I'm going to show my Man Thing.
Nice. Damn.
Cover your eyes, young ladies.
A little Marvel
Avert your eyes.
Satana. Always fun.
I like that.
Little Dampen Ocean Kickstarter.
Oh, you got the Kickstarter. You probably got it. That book looks better in person than on the
it's a beautiful, beautiful book.
Yeah.
I picked up a little Archie Hot Summer Fun at the Movies, a little exclusive.
Huh.
Some Darwin Cook, Painkiller Jane. As I said, I've been picking up lots of Darwin Cook lately, so I picked up the run of Last Resort, All Darwin Cook covers. Like, because if Darwin hits at some point like Stevens hits, that would be nice. And I picked up a nice fat stack of Spider-Man Tangled Web Darwin Cook covers, all newsstands.
Nice.
So, lots of good stuff there. That's what I got this week.
Nice. Who's next?
Also got a Yeomanly stack of Animal Man, but that's way too much to show.
So I got a couple of things. All right, so I got, this is the bottom of the stack of stuff that I'm finally getting through to do the little show and tell that we do. I've had a stack. So Catwoman 50. This is signed by Zerdy with the meow.
Nice.
In there. What is this? This is No Heroine 2, signed by Zerdy. I don't know what this is.
Ooh. Nice.
Nice cover, though. The DC. Yeah, this one looks. I probably had this one not signed. DC versus Vampire, signed by Zerdy, with the I win inscription up there.
Nice.
And a Batman with the Catwoman and Batgirl with the little heart.
Nice.
Remark on the top there. Suicide Squad, signed by Zerdy. And I guess this is Poison Ivy with the bow down a-hole inscription on it. And then the other thing I got, for those that watched the Star Wars show on Sunday, have already seen this, I think. I went to the card show last Saturday and Sunday. Ended up going Saturday and Sunday. Got my Boba helmet signed by Daniel Logan.
Nice.
He says he's no good to me dead on there, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
And last week, if you'll remember, I was debating what cards to submit for not CGCs, PSA, because PSA was there. I decided not to submit the Namath rookie, but I did submit 3 cards to kind of see how the process works. So they'll be back in about, I don't know, 45 or 60 days. I think I submitted a Kobe rookie, a LeBron rookie, and a Tom Brady rookie. So we'll see how those come back. Wish me luck. That's all I got.
Is LeBron crying on that card?
No, this is before LeBron became a wimp. Can't stand LeBron.
Yeah, they are reissuing the Boba Fett.
LeBron has turned American basketball into European soccer.
When he still had a hairline.
Yeah, well, you know what? Ain't he got nothing? Yeah, that's true. His style, he's just such a flopper now. I can't stand to watch him.
But
like I said, he's turned basketball into soccer.
He actually did a great job trying to score. He couldn't do it by himself against the Nuggets.
I don't want to hear it, Dom.
Hey.
He needs to retire.
Yeah.
But somebody did have a meme.
The poor LA Lakers.
Well, how about this? How about our boy Dak Prescott crying poverty at $34 million?
Oh, I saw that too.
Come on,
well,
man.
you have to bring that up, Dom.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
hey, look, I'm a Cowboy fan. I have to bring that up because he's.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't bring it up.
They are selfish. They make all this damn fucking money, and it's still not enough.
Hey, don't forget the government takes half of it. Your agent takes a chunk. Yeah. Everybody takes a chunk.
Hey, speaking about LeBron, did you see the little meme? It's over, and it had the back of LeBron's head with the little yarmulke.
How many rings does he have?
He has 4.
3.
All right then.
3.
Next up.
Right. 3.
Bruce Fred, LeBron.
All right, I got some books from our good buddy Kyle from SNS. He sent me a Forever Evil Robot Chicken cover.
Nice.
There you go.
I like the Robot Chicken covers.
A Teen Titans Lost Boys homage.
That's cool. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this cover a lot.
It's Remember the Titan homage, right? Remember the Titans, the movie? It's the homage, right?
No, that's the Lost Boys.
Oh, it's Lost Boys. I thought it was Remember the Titans. No, never mind. All right.
World's Finest 194, a clean copy. Thank you, Kyle. I got these Polycon exclusives, foils.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
This is Texas.
A little Batman Spring Breakout. I got the matching Harley cover. Oh.
I like that. I like the.
It's a bubblegum cover too.
Oh yeah, it's way off.
I had to get this because just too good. The Blood Hunt, 1 in 25 red band.
Why is it red band? Why? What's wrong with it?
What?
It's got blood on it.
What?
What's wrong with it? Don't get his head cut off?
Well, no, they did the a red band version of the Blood Hunt, so it's a R-rated version of the book.
Yep. Harley Quinn 39. Yay.
Yo, BK. You know, I like LeBron, but he's not the second best player in NBA history. He's in the top 5 of the greatest players in NBA history. He's like number 4 or 5. I'm sorry.
Wasn't you arguing with the chat tonight?
No, I'm just saying.
I got a Pinky in the Brain number 1, a 9.6 DCU variant.
Nice.
Narf.
And I got Wonder Woman 86 DCU variant 9.8.
Nice.
Nice. Bowling cover.
30.
Yay. And that is all my pickups for this week.
I thought you said something about a 9.9. Did I miss it?
No, my 9.9 is on the way back.
It's coming.
Oh,
He
it's
hasn't
coming.
got it
Okay.
He hasn't gotten this fictional book.
You got
Yeah,
some
don't count
sticks?
yet,
You got these sticks, or you want me to go next?
I'll go. All right. So these are going to be my whatnot pickups this week, and a couple from the store. I got the what was it? The 1 in 25 Black Lagoon.
That's cool.
Nice.
The big toe variant.
The 1 in 50. I didn't care for the 100. I don't really need foil, so I'm not spending $100 on a foil. And I got the other A's and B's coming. So I'll have that, except for the foil. I picked up a couple Red Sonias this week, just because. Why not?
I hope Bolin's work is heating up, Cosmic, because I got stacks and stacks of it.
I picked this one up. I hadn't seen this one before. It's a Doctor Who comic, but it's like a promo for the 50th anniversary. 12 issues they had. I hadn't seen it. It's got this. Where is it here? It's got this on the side. I don't know if it was like a store copy or what, but I never saw that. Some more Battle of the Planets. Picked up some Mad Balls.
Nice.
Number 9. I think it was a low print on that one. I picked up this Planet Comics. Not number 1, but number 2.
Nice.
That's cool.
Cool.
As close to number 1 as I was going to get. Number 2, okay, sure. Hulk number 393. I'm not usually a Hulk buyer, but for $1, and it's the second print.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, which printing is that?
Yeah, it's the second print.
That's cool.
Silver.
I like that whole. That's the whole Peter David run, right?
Peter David, yeah. I picked up. I don't know what happened to the other one. I got some of these Dynamite, the peanuts.
Dynamite.
I like the peanuts homages were fun.
These peanuts homages are so good. I love them. I got some Golden Age stuff. I got Frogmen.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
I like some of these peanut covers are great. This one had a little bit of a rating. I might be able to get the rating off, but I picked up the Monsters.
Nice. It's hard to pass
Leave
up.
that writing on
I
there.
love Gold Key books. They're just
Yeah,
Fun.
I do as well. Man from Uncle.
Ooh, how sweet. Yeah. That's the fun thing about flipping through a gold key box. Every book is different.
Yeah.
So you never know what you're going to come across.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Oh, nice.
Picked up some Outer Limits.
That's a great show.
Who doesn't like a nice time travel with a dinosaur on the cover? And this one, I don't know if I've ever shown this book before, but I picked up this again.
Yay.
So this is what I say it was. This is number. I got 1 copy, 2 copies, 3 copies, and this was my 4th copy. You're correct, 4. Cool. Stacking them up.
Are you going for a world record or something?
If I find them, if I can find them cheap, I'm gonna buy.
There is probably a category for most copies of that comic out there somewhere.
There might be. There might be.
Yeah, we will.
I'm gonna do one more thing here.
We'll talk about it on our news segment.
I've got this pack here. I've been wanting to open it, and in
was that a Walmart
honor
pack?
of Star Wars Day.
That's a Walmart pack. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this up.
What's in there? Wait a minute. What could possibly be sandwiched in there that you'd want to open that?
There is one book that I know I want out of it. So, and I've been wanting to open it for a long time.
Was that the time period where they were shoving all those super high ratios in there?
Yep.
Might have been.
Oh.
And they were tossing like the Thor 1 and 500.
Yeah, I think those were limited to certain regions, though. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, it was all just.
I have a couple of Walmart High Republic packs that I've never opened. Not that one. I have
This isn't the pack I wanted to open, but sorry. Star Wars.
You can get an Eternals book in there. They love cramming Eternals crap in there.
I got this Jean Grey variant, number 11. It's not the pack I wanted to open. I must have grabbed the wrong one. But it's got this Secret Wars one in there.
Whoa! Seriously?
What's this? I don't know. It says 191, so whatever that is. Is that the 1 in 100?
I have no idea.
I don't know whether it was or not.
Never says that.
That was so long ago. I can't even remember. I know there was 1 in 25s, 1 in 50s, but
I wish they would stay on there. I mean, I know the numbering is.
That's one nice thing I do love about Dynamite. Say what you want. You buy a Dynamite book, you normally open it up, and it normally has all the covers in it, so that you can.
It shows you the covers and what they are. Yeah. I do like that. Yeah. That's it for me.
All right. Dom?
Yep. Yeah, so
Dom, due to time constraints, we're going to have to skip over you.
okay, if you want to. Okay, I'm on location in Philadelphia. You know, the Expo, Fan Expo is going on. So I actually was very happy. 2 of the people that I wanted autographs from were on today. I got them out of the way so the rest of the con could be a nice walk around and do things. So D. Bradley Baker, we all know, he's the voice of the Bad Batch in the Clone Wars, most of all the clones. But he also did Boba Fett's voice in a few occasional times. So he did. I got 2 occasional pops autographed by him earlier for 2 of the things he did, a Lego and Star Tours. So I was able to finish the 4-pop collection by getting D. Bradley Baker, Boba Fett, Force Unleashed, the first Force Unleashed. He played voiced Boba Fett in the game.
Very nice.
Then he got this one. It's kind of hard to look. It's
Force Unleashed.
Galactic Con one.
Yeah, so it's
you shit the bed on picking the marker color.
Yeah, but it's all right, you know. So it's a Force Unleashed 2. So I got those out of the way. But then I got to finally meet Ashley Eckstein and Eckstein, whatever, however. And I was able to get a couple of her autographs, and she's a great person. So Ahsoka Tano, you know, Ashley Eckstein.
She has a good signature too.
Clone Wars.
Yes, she does.
I was able to get
compliment good signatures.
Falcon when she was undercover in Rebels.
Okay.
And then last but not least, the Ahsoka from Clone Wars with snips. She put Ashley Eckstein, Ahsoka Tano snips, which very happy. Went online to get those things, and it was kind of funny. I spent a lot of money on these damn autographs today, so tomorrow is going to probably be a less day in buying things. But yeah, more window shopping than anything else. But I'm going to have to take a rain check and getting apparently the guy who plays Cal Kestis is actually going to be there signing autographs.
What's Giggles watching on TV back there? Trying to see what she's watching.
Oh, she just got it on it's Netflix. You know, and she has it on Netflix right now. What?
I was gonna say she was doing a good job as your hand model there.
Yeah. She handed me stuff. Yeah, I'll move the thing around so you don't see the TV because copyright infringement.
Wow. You had a good idea once.
Look, hey,
Ed knows.
Look.
Ed knows what's going on.
It has nothing to do with that. That's what she's watching.
How disappointing.
Yeah. Just a screen. It's like not even on yet.
All right, let's get this started.
Yay.
All right.
That's right, Damien. I don't play when it comes to Boba, man. I'm getting everybody to the voice who's in the costume, the stuntmen.
What are you up to?
Everything.
I started to watch the Pop-Tart movie today because it was on.
Pop-Tart movie.
It was up on Netflix today. It was hard to watch. That's all I gotta say. I was hoping for more.
I want some context of this picture because judging by the garter and the hose, this young lady may have just come from church. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here.
She's
Hallelujah.
She loves Jesus. It's okay.
Hey, that's it, man. Jesus, man.
She loves Jesus.
This is Arthur Sarnoff, who did this pinup this week. So,
yeah, I'm gonna get as many things autographed as possible when it comes down to it. We'll see.
I don't know how you stand in those lines.
Neither do I. I have no patience whatsoever. My wife is the one that's the voice of reason, so I'm happy about that.
Do you bring one of those folding chairs?
You know what's funny? I keep those chairs, the ones that it's like a frisbee. You open it up that they show online. Those
like a tripod.
Yeah,
Cool.
I've been saying I want to get one of those, two of those to have when we go to.
Could be worse, man. It could be like that article Styx shared with us, where those people were standing. Like, how long were they out there waiting? Like 2 days before those Legos were released in the UK.
Yeah.
They were out there
3 days.
Yeah, I don't want any. I don't want any of that crap. That
God.
I
Sleeping
really
bags,
don't
man.
That's a waste of time. I'd rather just spend more money for it on the aftermarket than sit out there. Well, I tried to be a little spicier this week with my picks for the now and laters, so hopefully I did well.
Ooh, nice.
Starting off with Vampirella 666, the KRS Comics Will Jack Red Virgin variant. I love Will Jack's work. And I don't think he had done a Vampirella before. So
That's a nice one too.
Yeah, there's a handful of different variants of this. There's her on a yellow blanket, her on that. I think there's one with the trade dress, whatnot. So there are some variants there. Next up, Zenescope does this every year for May the 4th. They do Star Wars cosplay stuff.
I got a few of them.
So, yeah. So this was the B cover for that, which was pretty nice.
Igor Vittorini.
Yeah, they always get some interesting folks over at Zenescope to do some pretty nice covers. And then this Space Ghost, I had never seen the MB Artist site before. This John Herbert Space Ghost cover, this variant is really fantastic. If you're a Space Ghost fan, I would say this is by far my favorite variant that's been out there.
Coast to coast.
Yeah, this is for the new series. This is pretty nice. So at mbartist.com, you can pick up this variant at a reasonable price. And because I'm completely smitten with Ickpot's art this week, I have 2 Ickpot choices.
God.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, man. I'm glad this ain't in 3D. Holy crap. Yeah, poke my eye out.
You're going to be getting talking to after this show.
I get blinded. I put my glasses on. Hold on.
There is a Kickstarter. I Summon a Demon. She's kind of my type. Number 2.
I bet she is.
There is this beautiful Ickpot cover, which is very nice.
Wait, she only got one horn.
Bless you.
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
You don't want to know where the other one is.
My OCD is battling my
I'm so confused.
my hormones right now. It's like, I don't know which one's going to win, but that really bothers me. She's only got one horn. I'm just saying.
I don't want to know.
And then over at Udon, you can get the 2024 Street Fighter and Friends swimsuit special. This is the lab coat variant. There's a variant of her without the lab coat. That one is sold out. This one,
she is wearing the lab coat. Okay.
This one is not sold out. But I would expect it to sell out relatively soon.
There is one there.
Yeah, there is one there.
Who knew?
It's hard to see, but it's covered by other things. But yeah, so that one is over at Udon, where they also have a lot of the other Street Fighter and Friends swimsuit special variants as well. And last on the list is a new book from Boom. It's Garth Ennis book, so it'll be enjoyable, but also Becky Cloonan, James Tinian. So Hello Darkness. It's just a good sharp cover from Paolo Rivera. So
Nice covers.
Yeah, I tried to be a little spicy this week.
Mission accomplished, Joe.
Thank you. I aim to please. On the pulp marketplace this week, not too much. There was a Weird Tales that sold for $3,120. It's a nice Margaret Brundage cover. There's an H.P. Lovecraft story in there as well. There's a Robert Howard story in there as well, who's the guy that created Conan. And for an 8.0 of these, that's a solid grade for a pulp. To find any of these at that high grade is nice. So this was a nice sale, and Brundage art is always going to go for a premium. So. And this was just a weird cover, and I liked it. And I like Hans Wesso, who's an old pulp artist. That snake somehow has like ghost arms. I just found the cover very weird.
His mouth is open. I thought it was a walrus head.
I kept looking at this cover over and over and over again, and I was like, I don't understand what's going on here. But I do enjoy Hans Wesso as a old pulp artist. He has a lot of really weird, interesting covers. So this one sold pretty well. This is Strange Tales 1 from 1931.
The Snake Man looks like he just saw your previous slides on Now and Later.
Yeah, he's shocked and excited.
What the hell?
He's going to need that church girl from the first slide to bring him back. But yeah, this went for $1,500. So I thought that was a pretty decent sale. And 5.0 is very respectable for a pulp from 1931. So, because like I said, these things they're called pulps because they were printed on the shittiest of papers. So for these things to hold up as well as they are, and now that some of them are getting encapsulated, it's nice to see. So.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Let's get into some of this news. I didn't like much of the news this week. There wasn't anything very interesting out there. So apparently Chris Hemsworth was mad that he didn't get a lot of good lines in the movies.
Oh, no.
What?
As Thor. And Robert Downey Jr. kind of came back and was like, yeah, everyone had good lines. Come on. So
yeah, I think Hemsworth had some of the best scenes in the movies. I thought, especially the Avengers and the team up movies. I thought he had some of the best, most.
I thought so too. I thought it was
weird. Lines, it was good.
It was a weird flex to be like, I didn't get any of the good.
You know what it is? I think it's all because of he's feeling about Thor: Love and Thunder, how shitty that was. That people were
that was
getting
3
back at him
years
with that.
ago, longer.
Yeah, I know. And plus, you know what's funny?
He said he went too far with his improv and comedy.
But also another thing too is they're coming back with these characters. These characters sign new deals because they're going to be coming back in Secret Wars. So that's another thing too.
Yeah. I can't imagine he's too worried about it. I'm sure the check cleared when it went to the bank. So
exactly.
Was he getting like pushback from like online people that said he crossed the line or something? I don't know.
No, he just randomly came out a few days ago and said that.
Yeah. So, I don't think he was getting any major pushback, and Downey wasn't being a dick about anything either. He was just pretty much just like, no, everyone had their lines and everyone had kind of played off each other.
I mean, don't compare yourself to Robert Downey Jr. for God's sakes. But I mean, like I said, I thought he had some of the most funny scenes in the movies.
You know, it might have been Robert Downey made a poke at him and goes, "You're not going to win an Academy Award with lines like that."
I don't know. Just hired for his acting.
Based on the reactions, just kind of and the comment, it just kind of showed me who probably wouldn't mind popping back in for a reappearance in the MCU and who is probably pretty much done with the MCU. So,
I mean, when you're the better Helmsworth, quit complaining.
Yeah, for real.
He is the better.
Not saying a lot.
Hey, Extraction 1 and Extraction 2 were damn good movies. I enjoyed the shit out of those movies. Fall Guy, because this is the only movie news I care about this week. Fall Guy pulls in 3.15 in previews this week on Thursday, estimated 30 to 35 million opening weekend on a budget of 135 million. So
I've said before, and I don't know if I'm going to actually get to see this weekend. I may wait. My oldest son is flying in from Tennessee next weekend. He wants to see this too, so we may wait and see this next week. But as Joe and I have talked about, I don't know if it was on the air, off the air. This is like one of the most. This is a movie I want to see. I mean, this ranks pretty high on movies I want to see right now. So I don't know why. Gosling is, I don't know. He's like every man's man, I guess. I don't know.
Gosling
is every man. My son was saying something like that. He read an article like Gosling is like every man's man or something like that. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Man,
he's funny. He's funny. Did you see the and they don't do very much funny stuff anymore, but occasionally they hit one. Did you see the SNL skit with him when he was Beavis and Butthead? That thing was hilarious.
It was.
I don't think I've watched SNL for 20 years.
Yeah, no, I catch them on the YouTube as well. I don't watch them live, but that was hilarious.
And yes, Damien, looking into pulp is probably a good thing. They really just started grading pulps at CGC and stuff, so you're starting to see graded pulps pop up a lot more now, whereas in the past everything was raw. So it's going to make it far more collectible now that there's some standard grading across the board.
So do you think this is going to knock what's that one that won last week, Bruce, for Champions or something?
Yeah,
this is going to knock Champions off.
Everyone who wanted to see Zendaya get tag teamed has seen it by now.
Well, she doesn't actually get tag team in the movie. Oops.
I'm definitely not watching it then.
Yeah. Thanks, Debbie Downer.
Yeah. It's going to be Bruce Fur's news on Monday. Champion takes a nosedive in the rain.
It's not my fault. Perp spoiled it last night on the stream.
I mean, that's not the type of movie that's going to stay up anyway. The people are going to want to see it saw it already.
This movie, there's so much I want to know about this movie, and I've seen the trailers, but and maybe they purposely left it out. Either that or they're not in there. I want to know if there's cameos in this movie from the 80s show.
Yeah.
70s, 80s, right?
I want to know if there's
cameos. I want to know. I want to know how closely it is. I got a feeling it's going to be kind of like the remake they did of Roadhouse, where it's related, but not exactly. You know what I mean? It's like, like
let's
different
just
stories.
Hope just hope they do it a little better than Roadhouse.
Yeah, I think this is probably what we're looking at here. It's not going to be a cookie cutter from the 80s TV show. It's just going to have some similarities. But that's enough for me. I just want to see it. I'm looking forward to it.
It looks like a fun movie. That's all I want. I just want some fun movies. I don't want it to be a franchise. I don't want just give me a fun movie to go see at the movie theater.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Because not much is going to get me out of the house to go see a movie.
That's true.
I'll be interested to see if it ends up doing a little bit better than this weekend.
Joe, you need to go wash your truck anyway. So while you're out washing your truck, just go
that's
to the movie.
fair. I just threw this in and I horribly misspelled apartment. Apartment 7A is releasing out this week. Put a release window. It will release before Halloween this year. So any Rosemary's Baby fans out there, this is the prequel to Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Really?
And it will come out on Paramount Plus. I love Rosemary's Baby.
I don't know if I've seen it.
You never seen Rosemary's Baby?
I don't know. Maybe parts of it. I don't know. I think it always struck me as kind of boring, to be honest with you. I don't know.
That used to scare me back in the day,
I don't know if
man.
I've ever seen it.
Rosemary Baby. They used to have this previews.
It's a creepy movie. That's good old horror that just it creeps you out and you just feel very uneasy through the whole movie and doesn't need to do a bunch of crazy stuff to do that. It's just.
Did you like the remake?
Movie. I did not like the remake.
What was her name? Julia Stiles?
Yeah.
What's this actress's name from? She's from
Ozark.
Ozark, thank you. She's from
It's
Ozark.
gonna be
I really like her. I don't know. It'd be hard for me to watch this, and if she's not like, I can't imagine her not being that character from Ozark. You know what I mean? Where she's like dropping F-bombs and telling everybody to go F themselves, and I can't imagine her not that character. So this might be a little different to see her.
Yeah, and again, it's not a remake. It's a prequel, so you're getting to find out what happened in that building before Rosemary moved in. So
is this written by the people who did the remake, or was this a pre-existing?
I don't believe so. I don't know anything about who wrote it. I think it's just somebody decided, hey, let's just do a prequel to Rosemary's Baby. Well, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, anyway, it just always seemed kind of dull to me. It just did. I don't know.
John Cassavetes, come on,
weird.
man.
It's just weird
stuff.
It's just weird that they would do. It's like wanting to make a remake, a prequel to like North by Northwest. just because you can, I guess.
Well, I mean, this is interesting. I mean, you have a whole apartment building full of Satanists. There's a story there.
All right.
L. Satan.
Low property values.
Just for AOA, I had to put in new early images of Foul Cap there.
You need new friends, Bruce.
Yep.
We got Anthony Mackie, a little still from Captain America's Brave New World. So that's something. It's not overly exciting, but that's, I guess, as much as we're going to get from this and I guess McDonald's toys of Red Hulk. That's where we're at with things, I guess, in terms of all the stuff that's coming out.
I mean,
they're not leaking much out of this. That's
good to see they're working on it, but I mean, we've seen Anthony Mackie in this getup before, so this is
I don't think we have. No, not for this.
You don't think so? It looks familiar to me.
It looks familiar.
I think it's the new suit.
Yeah, the new suit. The one in Falcon Winter Soldier was white.
Yeah.
Mm.
He wore a white suit in Winter Soldier?
I didn't.
It was more white.
Yeah, at the very end, he has that white, red, white, and blue. But the white is more predominant than blue.
So is anybody excited about this movie outside of AOA? I know AOA.
Actually, you know what? I was excited when they talked about the Surface Society, and then they cut it out.
Oh shit! Tom's here. Tom is so quiet.
Well, I really like Falcon and Winter Soldier. So he's a good actor.
Yeah, I like Anthony Mackie a lot. I was amazed. I dug Twisted Metal. I finally watched it.
I liked it. Twisted
It
Metal
was great.
a
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was really. I was like, how the hell are they gonna make a stupid ass video game into a show? It was good. I really enjoyed it. I was very surprised. I'm like, damn. Now I want to. I hope they renew it and give it a season 2. Yeah, I like Anthony Mackie. So, I mean, I hope it does well. It seems to be like the redheaded stepchild of Marvel right now. They don't seem to not really be talking about it much.
I think
It's very.
I mean, Anthony, it's really gonna, and like I said, Anthony Mackie's a proven actor. He's going to do a great job. To me, it just depends on who he is up against. You know, the villain makes the movie a lot of times. We know that. So who's he going to be? Who's his foe? That's what I want to know. Because if he's just fighting a bunch of henchmen again, then I'm not going to be excited about this. But
apparently, somebody that wants a Brave New World. So we'll see. I don't know. I was not the hugest fan of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I would love to see the Return of the Red Skull. Say that, but
yeah, something like that. But
Not
if he's just,
necessarily.
like I said, if he's just fighting a bunch of what do you call the?
the leader is supposed to be in this. The leader for
Well, I was trying to think of the organization's name, but yeah,
Will we have the large head?
Yes,
Hydra.
the same actor.
Hydra.
who
Yeah,
was-
thank
the
you.
same
If he's
actor
just
who was-
fighting a bunch of Hydra henchmen, I'm okay. Whatever.
the leader is going to be the same actor who was in the Hulk with what's his
Excellent.
face, Norton, Edward Norton.
Sweet.
His veiny forehead.
That's what you like, Brainy.
Gross.
Not very close one.
On the lighter side, a video of a couple having sex in Battery Park in the middle of the day seems to be making its rounds on the interwebs.
People. It is not the 1980s anymore. You can't do this kind of shit in public.
In the middle of the day, just in the middle of the park, in the middle of the day,
People
it's
have
like, I'll just throw a
cameras
blanket
everywhere.
over it. Nobody will see.
Yeah, go to the
Covered in a
truck stop
blanket.
like everybody else.
Hey, listen, I've seen homeless people have sex. That's
Why are you watching homeless people have sex?
At least they have an
But I walk
excuse.
by.
At least they don't have a house to go to have sex. There's a
Well, in
reason.
New York City, you see that happen.
I've lived in New York City most of my life. I've never seen homeless people have sex. Are you actively looking for homeless sex?
No,
You
Sure.
Dom can sell you a map of where you can go.
Yes.
I appreciate the moxie of this couple to just be like, hey, it's the middle of the day. Let's just throw a
I
blanket
love
over
messing with
ourselves.
Dom. You can't be
Hang
loud.
it out.
I think this is ridiculous. These people. Do you remember there was the lady ended up committing suicide because it ruined her. There was a lady who was caught pleasuring herself on the beach.
Oh yeah, she killed herself. Yeah.
Some people reported her. She was arrested. She was a prominent real estate realtor, or not realtor. What's the word? But anyway, yeah, and it ruined her. She killed herself because of it. So to me, this is super. Why do this nowadays when you know everybody's got a camera in their phone?
but you know what?
It's stupid.
People are acting up because there is really no ramifications for some of the things that people do. They don't care, and that's the problem.
Yeah, they'll get slapped with a fine.
You know,
and that's
it's
all.
funny where
Yeah, that's what they said they got.
when I first moved up here a few years ago, they ran in the paper the pictures of 10 to 15 married guys. They were in the park. It's soliciting cops, undercover cops. And these guys were like in their 60s and 70s. It was hilarious. You plastic their faces online in the papers.
Can't do this anymore. And I mean, yeah, Dom's right. Yeah, they probably got a slap on the wrist, but nowadays, and I don't know what these people do for a living. I haven't read this first time hearing about this, but it's the court of public opinion and social justice that gets you more than any sort of legal ramifications. So if these people had a job and it's
everyone has a camera.
Super risky.
Wasn't there a couple that got caught having sex in St. Patrick's Cathedral a few years ago?
Oh, that was the old Opie and Anthony thing where they had those.
Oh yeah, they got.
Yeah, That's what got them in trouble. God, that had to have been 20 years ago.
It's been 20 years. Damn.
Yeah.
You know, you can't go back to your rent control department when mom and dad still living there. So
No. So, yeah. So these people, sometimes you got to bang. It is what it is.
Nothing show them, let them alone. That's what Terry says.
No.
It just would have been hilarious with the blanket over them. I would have been laughing so damn hard I would have pissed myself just seeing that in the park.
If I would have seen that in the park, my wife would have told me, leave it alone. And I said, but look what they did. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I would have got a good laugh out of it. I'm
not sure I wouldn't even know what was going on. I'd probably be like, what's going on over there?
Yeah. I think after a while you would have figured it out.
Dom goes over there and starts poking it with a stick. Like, what's going on?
Kicking the damn thing.
Oh my God. I am so watching
what's
this
going on
video
over
right
there?
now.
And last on our news today, this is what happens when you have sex in the park. Eventually, this gentleman wanted a divorce from his wife because she breastfed her son.
Be true.
This is done.
Now they've been in another man's mouth.
I showed this to my wife. The con. It's stupid.
Husband wants to divorce his wife because she breastfed her son, and now he's mad because another man has. Come on. Yeah, you know what? Give him the divorce. This guy.
He needs help.
Yeah. Be glad you're getting rid of this guy.
I mean, I guess she's getting out early, so that's a good thing. Because that couldn't end well if that's where that guy's drawing the line.
I can just imagine the fights at night. You put them in another man's mouth, but it's your son. Who cares?
He was not happy.
That's crazy.
Not happy at all.
Well, probably just jealous.
That's what we got for news this week.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him.
Oh, jeez.
He sees your tip more than I do.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
For a second, I thought
really find out where kids come from. You mean he's been down there too? Oh my God. All right, here we go. That's not a comic sale of the week. We said it last week. We warned you. This week we were going to talk lighters, and we try to keep our word. Zippo 3-barrel lighter, whatever that means, from 1947, Town and Country Gnome is on there. You can see the gnome on there. Pre-TNC sample, whatever that means. And it said it's extremely rare. That's their words, not mine. Sold for over $4,000 on 42 bids earlier in April.
Never not. Zippo lighters are highly collectible, especially older ones. There's a lot of rare stuff out there.
Yeah, a bunch of them. So
some of them might be worth a little grip. A Zippo cigarette lighter. There was no date assigned to this one. NASA space capsule is what they're saying it is. Looking at it, I'll be like, all right, you say so. Sold for $25.50 in early February on 42 bids. This is actually kind of a cool looking. I guess it's NASA. I don't know where they got that. I tried to do the poster. Whoever sold this said he tried to do some research and find it. I tried to do my own little research and see if I could come up and figure out what this thing is and what year it was. I could not find anything either. If you Google like NASA space capsule lighters, you'll get a bunch. There's a bunch of them out there, but none of them look like this. So I don't know exactly how rare this thing is, but
I just miss the days when you could smoke everywhere. I miss those days. Used to be able to smoke everywhere. It's fantastic.
I'm glad those days are behind us.
I'm glad those days are far behind us.
As a non-smoker.
I believe.
And because Joe's Duelin is on the show, we've got some risque. So 4 lighter lot. 3 of them are more light. 1 of them is real light, whatever that means. From the 1960s era, risque pinup girls. This was the best offer of $83.50 earlier in April. So
it's not bad.
I had to throw those in there for Joe.
I never liked that style of lighter though. For the old lighters, I used to have tons of Zippos back in my.
But you like the ones you flip, like with the?
Yeah, the actual Zippos to be able to flip. Yeah, it's and they just feel better and work better. Those pushing down on it, the way it rolled the flint when you pushed it down, always seemed to be a pain in the butt. But
there were some, and I didn't put them in here, but I don't know if this is what John is talking about or not. He may be talking about something else, but there were some gold lighters, like limited gold Zippo lighters or whatever. And if I remember right, those went for those are some crazy prices. I mean, we're talking like somewhere in the neighborhood of 30,000 for some of those things.
There's a lot of World War II Zippo lighters and stuff like that as well. That are always worth a good bit of money. There's currently being sold right now. I forget who's selling them, but there's an Elvira set of Zippos. And it has a statue, and then it inlays the display of that's 5 or 6 Elvira Zippo lighters with different Elvira art. If you're an Elvira fan and you like fire, so
fire,
which I do.
Fire.
Yeah, that's like I said,
it's
fun how many collectibles are out there. That's
there were a lot, and they're not really. Joe mentioned some that were probably, he said, are kind of expensive, but there's a lot of them that aren't really that expensive.
Yeah, there's a lot that are really reasonable.
You kind of dig and want to collect. It's not an expensive hobby unless you just go nuts, I guess. But it's really not that expensive. Some of them are like $30. We're talking like 70s, maybe 60s. Some are like $30, $40.
I just remember having all the damn Joe Camel ones and all the Marlboro ones from my Camel Bucks and my Marlboro Miles back in the day, where you could do all that. That was such a thing. I don't really do that anymore. We used to just I remember in my room just having a huge garbage bag filled with Marlboro Miles ripped off the side of all my cigarettes.
Yeah. I had a coworker that would, he smoked, but then, where we worked, everyone else smoked, but he would go around getting everyone else's miles.
They were nice.
I
don't know. He disappeared.
I was going to say, Bruce Fur. We need Bruce Fur to say, we here at Renovision do not condone smoking or.
You just said it.
It has been proven to be bad for your health.
Listen,
yeah,
I believe that the city should make cubicles that you have to go and smoke, and you smoke each other out in the cubicles and let the fresh
air each other.
Yep, exactly. I have no love for smokers.
Very few people really smoke anymore, because once
kidding me?
Once they pushed them out of bars, that was the last straw for me.
They're smoking up a storm in New York City.
Well, they make it
they make pot now. Everyone's just smoking pot out in the streets.
I can
hate that shit.
Comment.
Yeah, we'll look into that. Thanks for Trell. Yeah. But no, they make it so inconvenient. And I've never been a smoker. Really, I think I tried it when I was younger. Didn't like it at all. Damn near thought I was going to die, so I stopped. That was enough for me. But like in the Navy, they made it so inconvenient. You used to be able to smoke anywhere on a ship. Back in the 80s up until probably around early 90s. And then they make it where you can only smoke in certain parts of the ship during certain hours of the day. Very inconvenient. I had an old Navy chief when I first came in the Navy. He used to smoke everywhere he went. And in the Navy, they'll say like smoking lamp is lit, and in certain areas. And we used to give our chief shit, at our own risk and peril. We'd give him some guff. We'd be like, Chief, you can't smoke in here. The smoking lamp is out. He'd be like, believe it or not, they called me Jedi back then too. Believe it or not, it's another long story, but he'd be like, Jedi, the smoking lamp is lit wherever the fuck I am. Okay, yes, Chief.
I miss it back in the days.
Let me tell you something. I can't stand when you're walking in the city and all of a sudden someone lights up in front of you and the smoke hits you in the face. It's like, damn you, man. You can't freaking look to see who's behind you.
What?
Hate that.
Nothing was worse than when they started to kind of get rid of smoking in most places. at the airport in Vegas, they had a small area that was just glass enclosed.
Yes, they should make that. I see.
And that thing was so densely packed full of smoke that you literally smoked about a half pack of cigarettes just going in there to have a cigarette. It was rough.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah. And they should have
Bruce Pryde, I covered you while you were out, Bruce Pryde. I gave our PSA about we here at Renovision do not condone cigarettes, or I covered you.
I just went out for a cigarette.
Well, we don't condone it.
Well, no wonder you didn't do it then.
All righty.
Oh,
Styx.
Every week I forget this is coming, and it just smacked me right in the face.
It won't be too bad this week.
I give up already.
Yeah.
I quit.
All right.
A little harder to do. You know, as long as she's been around, there's still a lot to cover for her, I guess. But
I know nothing of Kitty Pryde.
Yeah. So
She's
here we go.
An interesting character.
Really?
She is. She's popped up in so many different things. She's just kind of one of those floater characters that floats around.
She's definitely evolved. Not slow, but like, you know, as steadily as time's gone on. I mean, just these pictures here show you that, you know, when we first meet her to what she's been doing now with the Marauders series.
Yeah.
They put her in.
Yeah.
Some good
You tell them,
spots,
Buffy.
I think Marauders was a good series. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, Marauders was fun.
You know, it was different, and I like that. I like that it was different, and they took a chance on it. I think it worked. That's just me. All right. Let us begin. All right, question number 1. What is not a code name that Kitty has used? Red Queen?
It's not a code name.
Okay, there you go. Sprite, Ariel, or Intangible Girl?
Intangible Girl.
D. D is dominant.
That she has not used. You mean she went by Red Queen?
Hellfire Help.
That's so dumb.
They really? I don't know.
They're banning Bruce. D.
Well,
Yeah, this one's kind of a.
everyone says D. No, it ain't easy. If I was in a vacuum and had to make this decision on my own, I would have said Red Queen because that is ridiculous. But okay, D, Intangible Girl, whatever.
The Pan of Steel. All right, go ahead with the answer.
And the answer is
Yes, she has never
been
been called.
Yay.
Despite her.
I actually read Marauders.
Just that, so.
yes, she was Red Queen with the Marauders as part of that whole Hellfire Syndicate. So he had the White Queen, Black King, and
The name of Intangible Girl just seems like a Marvel name to me. Like, I'm surprised with her power they never called her that, but kind of on the nose, I guess. Question number 2. Which of these abilities does she have? Does she have enhanced strength? Does she have the ability to walk on water?
that was our pinup this week. She could walk on water.
She would definitely do it well.
How does fly like a balloon?
Be able to fly like a balloon. Or D.
I hope
does
that's
she
not her
have the
power.
ability
Enhanced
of
strength.
martial arts of a martial arts master?
D.
She got hands.
I think it's D.
D.
Kitty Pryde, John. We're talking about Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde, is she a martial arts master, or is she having? It's A or D. I do love Fly Like a Balloon though, because that is just.
I'm with Buffy. I find she can breathe dirt would be an interesting power.
She can only fight crime if it's in the direction the wind is blowing. Is that what that is?
I like that.
Only if filled with helium.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay, I'll go. What's everybody saying? I'll go D too. It's A or D. I'll say D.
D.
So the answer is, in fact, D, martial arts master. She was given the powers of a martial arts master by Ogun, who had bestowed it upon her when he took over Kitty Pryde in the Kitty Pryde Wolverine series.
And she is ninja.
Yep.
I want to be ninja.
All right, this one might trip you up. Did Kitty Pryde attend college while she was not with the X-Men? Is that true or false? Or
True.
she attended
true.
college while not with the X-Men. True or false?
False.
So, like
I say
before
true.
she was with the X-Men, did she attend college? Is that what we want to know?
I say true.
She's kind of on again and off again with the X-Men.
Attended college while not with the X-Men.
Well, before she was with the X-Men, she was living with her parents. So she was only like.
So in other words, she'll fight crime and then she'll do a semester at the university.
Actually, I'm switching my answer. True.
Oh, you using Google over there, Bruce?
Cool.
No.
I'll say
I
true.
might fail you.
I don't know how to
might
use
fail you.
Google.
I'm gonna tell you
She
that
was
right now.
studying TV and VCR repair.
She went to DeVry.
It's Sally Struthers.
She went to the Fashion Institute.
All right. And the answer is
The answer is it is true.
Yes.
That she attended the University of Chicago.
There's a cover where her holding books, right? I think.
Probably.
Okay, that's what I thought. I remembered it.
Might be.
BK. Sure, you watch it. BK, I thought we had put all that behind us. You're the one that can't let go of that little whatever it is. Your old
I know he
nonsense.
does keep bringing it up, doesn't he? All right, question number 4. Which is the correct spelling? Is it A? Shadow cat.
Which is the correct spelling?
Is it C?
Styx is asking us how to spell something? Okay.
Cat. Or is it both A and C?
Is all the answers going to be D?
Shadow Quat? Shadow.
Seems like it.
Yep.
I don't see a
I don't know.
I don't see a tack here, so Shadow Tack Cat.
D.
Shadow Cat. Shadow Cat. Shadow Quat?
It's A.
Is that what it says? Shadow
Well,
Quat.
It's gonna be A.
I'll go back now and look.
all right, boys. What say you?
I'm gonna say A. Is it gotta be A, right?
I screwed that up this week.
I'm going to say D.
A and C. Okay.
Both A and C are correct.
What was C again? Go back. What was C?
C was Shadow Cat with K.
Okay.
With a K. Okay. All right.
She
They're
was
trying to be
she
cool.
was Shadow Cat for a very, very long period of time, and then recently they decided to go with the K for some reason.
Yeah, no. Just to be different.
She's had more names than they know what to do with.
All right, here's the hard question of the night. This Spanish edition contains what key in it?
La Impossible Patrullo?
Patrula X.
Patrula X. What Spanish key contain what Spanish edition, sorry.
First
contains
appearance
what-
of Phoenix.
No, I can't read today. This Spanish edition contains what key?
Oh, sorry. First appearance of Kitty Pryde. Maybe.
Or
Yes.
her dragon.
Spanish edition contains what key?
Or her dragon.
I don't understand the question. Is this a multiple choice? What's going on? I don't
No,
understand.
no, you just got to figure out the key.
Oh, I only answer multiple choice questions.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
no multiple choice.
What is that? 130.
Well, if I told you the number, you'd know what the answer was.
I know.
This is an SNS Sticks. We don't do
135?
SS on here.
X-Men 135, maybe?
Lock it.
I should watch
thought
it
it
show more often. I would notice stuff.
I should have put the regular. I forgot to put the regular cover on the answer, but what do we
There's
got
no
here?
first appetit is here.
Yeah, we got one that says first warpath. Someone said, I don't know. First apatow.
Yeah, I think Terry got it.
There's no Judds in this book.
What did?
And the made-up
All
answer
right.
is
Terry and Buffy
the
nailed
answer It is the first appearance of Lockheed.
See, I said that. If you go back, I said that. Her dragon. A pet dragon.
Good job, Terry.
I said it before Terry did.
Here we
Go back today and watch it.
No, it's not that
Thank
important
you.
to me.
And thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I said it.
That's it.
Oh, Dragon.
Yeah.
5 questions.
That's it.
Yeah.
Same as
And
last.
if we check the
5
tape, you
questions.
probably won the Star Wars thing last week either, but it's too late. It's over. So I won. I'm the winner.
Man,
All right.
I got 4 of them.
Let's
I'm
look
talking
at some
about Star
kitty
Wars last
covers.
Sunday.
Oh.
If you are a fan of Kitty Pryde and like covers, there's not. She doesn't get the love that you get for a lot of the other X characters in terms of like a lot of incentives or a lot of retail exclusives or things like that. So most of her stuff is either in regular covers or occasional ratios. So she shows up for the first time in Uncanny X-Men 129. Little tiff between Emma trying to kind of recruit her, Emma Frost, but her instead she goes with the X-Men, and old Chuck takes her in, and she becomes an X-Men in 139. You have kind of that end of Days of Future Past and the small little kind of Demon and Brood little storyline that pops up here. It's one of her major storylines. You start to see her with Wolverine. She always seems to be paired up with somebody for a lot of these things. There's not really any solo Kitty Pryde. There's a little bit, but very, very little. Normally she's paired up with Wolverine or somebody else to run a storyline through. It wasn't books, it was the suitcase I think that you were thinking about, Bruce.
Well, okay.
But poor Kitty, she was very young compared to the other X-Men. And in X-Men 168, famously, old Chuck said, "You're too young for the X-Men. You should be in this new group called the New Mutants, which have a bunch of little kids in it that are more your age." And that's where she famously said, "Professor Xavier, he is a jerk." She learns her ninja skills. I don't know what it was about this era of Marvel and wanting to give all women extremely short haircuts, but she starts off with her long hair and then works her way down to the shortcut. These limited series were really great. Fallen Angels was great. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine was good. The Beauty and the Beast one with Beast was great. There's a lot of good limited miniseries. This one is interesting. You can see how she kind of gets her ninja skills. Plus, you get a lot of Wolverine in it as well. So it's a good little mini. And they're nice. I wish they would do more just one-off miniseries like this that weren't crossovers and everything like that. Just give me 6 issues of a story that's kind of a separate story and just roll with it. You did see her pop over in New Mutants, so she does show up on a few New Mutants covers. They're busting her balls there on New Mutants 13. There's some actually decent Kitty Pryde covers in here. Actually, one of my favorite Kitty Pryde covers is what is that, 63? New Mutant 63, the bubble helmet cover where she's wearing the bikini with the bubble helmet. It's a fantastic cover. She spends a good amount of time as one of the kind of founding members of Excalibur. So she pops up all through the full Excalibur series, that first volume.
Some of those Excalibur covers were really good. Yeah,
they were. There is a fun Marvel Comics Presents Excalibur where you get a McFarlane cover there. I completely forgot about this series, the X-Men Kitty Pryde Shadow and Flame series. That was another little mini that was done later on as well. So you get to see a little more Ninja Kitty.
Ninja Kitty.
She did have a great run in Astonishing X-Men. There's always kind of this off and on kind of love interest with Colossus, which leads up to her almost marrying Colossus. And that Clandestine was a fun little homage to the first issue of Excalibur as well, the cover.
Thanks.
There's a lot of good covers in the Wolverine First Class, which is mostly just Kitty and Wolverine. Also in my opinion, one of the best Scotty Young covers in that series as well. Back when Scotty Young actually did a little more composed covers than he does now. That one on the far right is the Scotty Young.
Nice cover.
Yeah. There was a short run series of Excalibur Visionaries, which was done by Warren Ellis. Fantastic X-Men Unlimited Joe Chiodo cover. Fantastic Kitty Pryde cover. And if you're a Joe Chiodo fan as well, it hits all those check marks there. She had a relationship with Star-Lord.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know. Through that Black Vortex story, she tends to get more powers through the Black Vortex. And it kind of enhances her powers that she has. But yeah, she has a relationship with Star-Lord. So that runs through Legendary Star-Lord. And then there was the Star-Lord and Kitty Pryde as well. It was a very weird crossover. That ran through Guardians of the Galaxy as well. It's a very nice Guardians of the Galaxy cover with her. You get a nice little Days of Future Past homage there on Battle of the Atom. She shows up in a good number of issues toward that very end of the run of Uncanny X-Men. That Mark Brooks Dr. Strangelove homage is a great cover. Always sought after. And then, of course, you got some good Terry Dodson covers. You had the Almost Wedding in X-Men Gold as well. Also some decent covers for her. And you get her up kind of appearing randomly a bit as well. So she'll show up in Wolverine, showed up in X-Men Gold for a while. That Avengers X-Men crossover, she's in there a bit. And I think she's kind of coming into her own with Marauders. She's kind of for the first time really having a kind of larger prominent role. So with Marauders, she's the Red Queen, which is basically a pirate after all the crazy Krakoa bullshit. So this first run of Marauders was actually pretty decent. There were good covers, decent story. Volume 2 as well. And now they've kind of like, let's just bring her back to Shadowcat with a K. So
she's actually interesting now.
Yeah, she's more of a badass now. She's not as timid in the way that she was.
So many people.
Jeez. Yes. So I think that the current iteration of the Shadowcat, more ninja-like character is what we're going to basically get from this point forward. And then I just threw in some rando covers as well, which is nice. This Jim Lee cover on Spider-Man was nice. She did show up on the X-Men Fantastic Four crossover as well. And last but not least, I had to throw in a great Frank Cho sketch cover because Frank Cho sketch covers are the best thing ever.
That's funny.
And for him to do, I like the fact that he did a wraparound sketch cover on that book as well. So, and that's what we got for Kitty this week. She's an interesting character. Like I said, she's hopped around a ton. I think she's just kind of come into her own in the past few years, where they decided where they really want to use her as a character. So hopefully we'll get more of her, and hopefully more of her and Magic together, since they are pals. That's all I got for this week. Cool. Jedi, you got a James this week. Let's you want me to bring it up?
The James
games.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that guy's called? So for those that stuck around at the end of the show, we always like to do something kind of fun. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So we will see. So the idea this week of something fun to do is just to kind of go through some tough decisions. We all have tough
save the
decisions
X-Men, an astonishing X-Men.
So this is going to be the first one up I threw up there. It's pretty close to home. We all deal with this here on this channel. That is whether or not to mute Dom or let him rant. So that is kind of the idea of what we're going to look at going forward. We're going to make some decisions on things. So first one, we've all seen these. The old what urinal do you pick picture. So Dom, what urinal, if you walked into a restroom and saw that, and these are going to get tougher as we go, we're going to throw some other stuff in here too, but what urinal do you pick, Dom, if you walk into the restroom and you see this? Can't hear you, Dom. I think you're muted.
I go into the stall.
You go into the stall.
Way to think outside the box, but let's stay within the confines of the game, shall we?
I'm not getting caught in a sword fight.
Yeah.
All right. Let's skip, so anybody else want to chime in on?
I'm taking the middle. I'm taking the middle.
All right, the one in the very center. Okay, good. That's what we're looking for, Dom. So now maybe Dom.
Yeah, if you've been to sporting events recently, I'm not a fan of the trough method that a lot of those places go by now, where there's just it's not separate urinals. It's just this large piss trough.
I hate that.
It is god awful. It's everyone just throwing their hogs in there, and it's the worst freaking thing on earth.
All right, let's move on to the next one. A little different scenario in this one. First of all, they left off an obvious answer is don't eat some random sandwich that some stranger offers you. But given the confines of the game, if this was you eating the sandwich, what is your next bite? A, B, or C? Styx?
Probably B.
B, really? Okay, all right. Interesting answer. Joe, what do you think?
I'm going with B for a specific reason. Normally, I would go C, but B, there's just too much hanging out of that sandwich. If I take a bite of C, everything's falling out.
God, how big a bite are you taking for C?
That whole corner there.
Are you biting that thing down to this guy's thumb? How big a bite are you taking? Joe?
It's like half a sandwich left. Yeah, you can take that half chunk there. Yeah, if I bit into C, I would be worried I would lose a bunch of stuff out of B.
All right. The correct answer. Well, by the way, there are no correct answers. There's no right or wrong on here. This is just, we're going to learn a lot about you, though. We're going to learn about you. But I think I'm a C guy. I think I go C to set up B. I think if I go C, it sets up a better experience with B.
And that was my first thought, but I saw how much was hanging out of B, and nothing makes me angrier when eating a sandwich than taking a bite of something and crap falling out of the sandwich.
Beard also takes a bite.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
My God!
That's
BK.
just where the leftovers go. That's just say those.
That's a good one.
All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. He gets them every once in a while. All right. How about you, Dom? You want to play this time, or are you going to say you're going to order Uber Eats?
I'll take a bite. C.
C. Yeah, I agree. All right, moving on. We're back to the urinal. What's the right answer here, Dom?
All the way to the right.
Yeah, there's only one answer there, and that's all
Yeah,
the
all the
way
way
to
to
the
the
right.
right. Yeah. Gotta have that cushion. Gotta have that cushion in between you and the business going on to your left there. I agree. Anybody disagree with that?
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care either way. Hey, Ray, what's going on?
I don't like.
I would have thought Dom would have picked differently. Dom living in New York City. I thought he would have picked the floor, but
no,
come on. In between the stall. in between.
I could have turned around and said a urinal again, but beside the point.
Tom is a beast. Tom just lets it go. He doesn't care. In the corner.
Now this would have been a twist had you put the one on the far right being the one that's lower to the ground. That one's always weird.
Oh, the little kids one? Yeah, they haven't. They need to update this game to where it includes the little kids, little short man's urinal.
Because I always feel bad using those.
I was gonna say the Pete urinal. Sorry, Pete. I couldn't resist.
Oh, jeez. This is step.
All right, what's next? Okay, so we're setting this up. By the way, I had to put this up there just to remind me what the scenario was on this one. Airplane.
Are we gonna speak jive now?
Here we go. No. All right, you're on an airplane. There's only 3 seats left. Which one do you choose? Do you choose one next to the baby? Do you choose one next to this guy?
Oh, there's nothing worse than people that take their shoes off on a plane. Those
or
should be caned.
Do you choose one next to this young lady? Which one are you going with? Dom?
Well, listen, I'll probably choose it next to the lady right there. But I tell people all the time at the job, they take their shoes off. I tell them the place is called the living room, not your living room. Put your shoes back on.
Yeah.
Don't get comfortable.
What do you say, Joe?
If the seat next to the baby is an aisle seat, I'm taking the seat next to the baby.
Taking the seat next to the baby.
I will take an aisle seat over anything. I don't care how gross the person is sitting next to me. I will take an aisle seat over anything.
Well, I think the one next to the lady there,
I don't know if there's a seat left there.
Yeah, she
there's certainly not much of a middle seat, but there might be an aisle seat there.
I guess
Styx, what do you say?
I think it depends on what they're serving for lunch for the C lady.
Huh?
What the in-flight meal is?
Yeah, what the in-flight meal is, because
it's going to be the same no matter where you sit, Styx.
Because if that meal has beans or something in it, then I'm definitely not choosing C.
Yeah, I'll take A. I don't mind
A next to the baby. Brucefer, what about you? Where are you sitting?
B.
B next to the guy, the barefoot guy. All right.
Yeah. Close my eyes and go to sleep. I don't care.
Interesting.
I'd rather sit there than somebody baby crying for the whole flight.
I know.
I can listen to the baby crying. I don't want to see somebody's crusty ass feet on an airplane.
Exactly.
I'm taking C all day.
I told you
all day long. I'm taking C.
You're gonna have half a seat.
She's pretty too, man. I mean, she's a big girl, but that's okay. She's pretty. I'll sit next to her all day.
You're gonna have literally half a seat there.
It's a trap.
That's all right.
If you're
Between
lucky.
me and her, we'll take up the entire aisle. It's all right. I'm not sitting next to some guy with like crusty feet. Like, no, that ain't happening.
No.
All right, what do we got? Oh my God, it's getting hard. It's getting hard, Dom.
Definitely the stall. Now, I would take the middle one.
Middle one? Okay. All right. No, I think for me, the answer to this one, and maybe some of the others coming up, I can't remember. The answer to this one depends on which side of this picture the exit door, the door is to get out of there.
The closest exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the closest exit. That may determine.
Is this Penn Station?
I don't know where this is. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, see, I always go furthest.
It could be our local theater. I have no idea.
I always go furthest from the exit because I figure that's the one that's used the least. I figure people go to what they can get to the fastest.
Middle urinal because I'm the king. Yeah, I gotta. If this for me, I'm gonna pick the middle one. I'm gonna pick the middle one, but not necessarily because I'm king, but because it leaves an opening to my right, and I'm right-handed, so maybe I can lean the shoulder in if I feel like the guy's getting snoopy and kind of like blocking a little bit. I don't know.
What you got going on over there?
What you got over there, partner? Need a little help? No,
I'm taking the one far right because I'm just going to stand there with my hips 2 feet back and just pee.
2 feet? Yeah.
Take a bask in the glory.
Shooting for distance. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Brewster walks in and is like, everybody in this bathroom is playing for second. I am.
He's a perv. He wants them to see it.
I don't care.
All right, next one. Moving on. This one's going to get interesting because this one I'm going to have to do some. I had to do some research on this one because this is a little. So you're eating a slice of pizza. You're eating a slice of pizza, gentlemen. How do you eat it? How do you eat that slice of pizza? So this and there's a lot. There's several choices here. I didn't know there were so many ways.
There's one choice. You fold that son of a bitch.
I had no idea there were so many ways. Traditional. I think we all know what traditional is. Yeah, this is traditional. You hold it by the crust. You eat it with the point first. You don't mess around. I'm reading some. This is off of DiGiorno's website. The classic pizza eater doesn't mess around when they eat. It doesn't matter whether they
straight from Italy.
They keep it. They grab the slice by the crust and dig in. All right. The next one is the folder. I think we all know what the folder is. Folder neatly folds each slice in half, portfolio style, with the cheese on the inside and the crust on the outside. I guess
might as well get a calzone.
That is the correct way to eat a New York slice.
You're gonna fold it. You might as well get a calzone.
You
have inside out. Did you know there was such a thing as inside out? The inside out method is controversial and for good reason. Similar to folding, you fold the pizza in half, but you fold it with the toppings on the outside and the crust on the inside.
Well, I'm gonna try that now.
Is that for morons?
I don't know. I've never...
Pizza for dummies.
Short stack. Short stack is when you stack several slices on top of each other and eat them. That's kind of
remember when pizza had like a multi-layered pizza for a very brief period of time back in the 90s, I believe it was. It was the most dense thing you could possibly, like, you would order a pizza, it would weigh like 30 pounds, and it was literally slice upon slice.
You have to think about how you're doing.
All I know, pizza in upstate New York sucks.
You have the picker. The picker plucks the toppings off their pizza before digging in, and then just so they eat the toppings and the dough separately.
Who are these madmen?
Yeah, these
who are these crazy people?
Deserve to be institutionalized.
The slicer. You order a whole pizza and cut your own slices, which you eat with a knife and a fork. That's where it gets weird. You're eating pizza with a knife or a fork. Just wait a couple of minutes and let it cool and eat it like a man. Yeah. Don't be eating that shit with a knife or a fork. If it's too hot for you, let it cool.
Well, if you got a ziti slice or a chicken cutlet slice going on with some bacon and ranch dressing, you need a knife and fork.
What the fuck are you eating?
Right. BK got this one correct.
Bacon ranch pizza?
Are you eating a fucking turkey wrapped in dough? What are you eating over there?
and just to note,
pizza,
deep dish pizza. Deep dishes pizza is
eating
pizza.
A turkey leg wrapped in pizza. What the hell?
That sounds good though.
If you want deep dish, go eat lasagna.
Oh my God, Bruce.
Dom, what? You never had
All
a
right, you
big
got the artist. We're moving on.
What happened?
The artist, the standard triangular slice just doesn't cut it for the artist. You must wrap and slice pizza into a cone, or maybe just some other shape that you like. I'm just going to skip this sicko. Good God. The dipper, you dip your pizza in a sauce, like a ranch sauce or something. Dom, you raise Dom does that.
No, I don't do that. I'm just saying.
You dip your pizza in ranch sauce.
No,
I don't understand the whole ranch
Where the hell are you getting
dressing
this
thing.
from?
I'm getting it off the DiGiorno's website. The shaker. This one might deserve a little explanation. Let me see. Like the dipper, you and your taste buds are always looking for the next culinary thrill. But instead of dipping, you shake your favorite herbs and slices. Oh, that's stupid. All right. DiGiorno,
That's common. There's always some garlic powder and
you're taking advice
some parm.
The blotter.
Or some parm.
This is 100% my wife. The blotter is my wife. She will take
Keeps all the
she
oil
will
off.
take a napkin or a paper towel, whatever, and blot the excess grease off.
Well, there are some pizzas that are very greasy that people do that.
That's the whole point. You turn it upside down and let the freaking grease drip on the plate. What are you talking about over there? You don't blot it. Come on.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, but some people do that.
You saying?
I don't.
Yeah, this is 100%.
I have seen
my
that
wife.
done.
My wife does this every time.
It's B all the way, man.
Anchovies.
B is anchovies are delicious.
Oh my God.
Pineapples and ham. Let's go.
Oh, pineapple is not a pizza topping.
Pizza eaters.
Yes, it is.
They have pizza. Yeah,
pizza's not made for pie.
Well, listen. What about the king? You take the pizza, you fold it one way, you fold it another way, you eat the whole pie. There you go.
Yeah, I think that would be considered a stack. I think that would be a stacker. If I had to put that into category, I think that would be a stacker, short stack.
Yeah, I got to go with fold. I mean, granted, there's some pizzas you can't fold. It all depends on the type of pizza as well.
I think I'm more traditional. I think I'm the traditional guy.
I mean, you got a Sicilian, you can't fold it.
Bruce eats his with a knife and fork because God knows what he's got in there.
What you do is you take.
I won't put anything on my pizza. If they have it, I'll try it.
You take 2 slices of Sicilian, and you make a triple decker sandwich with that. You turn it over and eat it.
Cheeseburger slice. Come on, you guys.
Put a burger between the thing. Yeah.
Oh, what's he talking about? Something. Oh, are you saying anchovies give you the runs? Well, I wouldn't know because I ain't eating that. There's enough stuff out there that gives me the runs. I don't need to add to the list.
Doesn't give me the runs. It's good. I love anchovies.
You like the anchovies, the eye looking at you.
I don't bother me.
All right, what do we got next, fellas? Oh my God, it's getting harder, Dom. Dom, what are we doing?
I'm still going to go to the end. You know why I go to the end? Because if I go to the end to the right, all the way to the right, I can actually turn myself.
Yeah, you get a little tilt.
Yeah, and the guy's looking at your ass while you're peeing.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's all right.
Yeah. Get a little tilt to the corner. All right,
Good
strategy. Good strategy, Kyle.
Wow.
I like it. I like it a lot.
We know, Dom's ashamed. I'm sorry, Dom.
All right, what's the last one?
Dude,
oh shit.
Oh.
Dom, you're surrounded. You're surrounded, Dom.
You know what?
They got you surrounded.
I'd rather pee my pants and leave.
Oh,
Yeah, this will definitely go to a stall now. I definitely go to a stall.
All the stores are taken.
You know what?
Florida.
You got to go, Dom. You
know
got to go. You got to go so bad.
I'll hang out with the man on the right and just hang out there.
Dom, I'm going to the ladies' room.
It's cleaner.
Guy all the way to the right.
It's cleaner.
Here's a fair warning. If you're in a stall and you come out and the same 4 people are still standing there after you poop for 20 minutes, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Again, the whole trough thing is the worst because at least the urinal gives you a designated space. The trough, it's like people just push it in. They're just you're sitting there elbow to elbow with people, and somebody's just pushing in.
A situation,
and a random hog's showing up there. It's awful.
Situation like Bruce just described, you just ready yourself for a fight. I think that's what you just got to get ready. If you've been in there for 20 minutes and the same dudes are standing out there when just get ready. Make a run for the door.
This is not a plumbers convention. Definitely not a sword fight. Going at that.
All right, that's all I got this week, guys. I mailed it in.
I think we had a pretty quick one this week. If you haven't done so yet, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to Renovision, Bruce's channel over at Kingdom of Nerds. Styx has a channel over at StyxBoy73. I have a channel as well, so feel free to go check them out, subscribe. I normally dump the spotlights up there in nice little 2-minute segments where it just runs through the covers, so you can just stare at covers. So that's what we got for this week.
Anybody
boys.
got any plans for the May 4th be with you?
No, but like I said, I'm in Philly. There's gonna be a lot of things dropping tomorrow online. So
yeah, Dom's at the con.
yeah, so make sure.
Hey Dom, guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
What are you doing?
I am playing in my very first Star Wars Unlimited tournament.
Yeah, nice. A real face-to-face tournament.
Face-to-face tournament. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Nervous.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are there a bunch of wave seekers?
Who knows, man? God only knows. Yeah.
No, good luck, man. Good luck.
And then after that, I guess I'm going to hit my LCS has relocated. They opened a new store. They've expanded into a bigger facility. So I'll go check out their grand opening, and of course, free comic book day. Hope people get out there and get that.
Yeah.
And,
make sure to go out and get your books.
Maybe tomorrow I might watch the Tales of the Empire. Tomorrow I'll watch it on.
Oh yeah, that's out this weekend
online.
too.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
But I can't watch it at home.
And then Sunday is my son's birthday, so we are going to go out to dinner. It's one of the few, it's one of the few actually family traditions that we actually have is birthdays. We always go out for a birthday dinner, and whoever's birthday it is gets to choose where we eat. So
nice. That's what
one
we
of our
enjoy.
few traditions that has lasted over the years. So yeah, look forward to that.
Nice.
Make sure.
And then Joe, if I can take a moment, I'm probably not gonna be back on for a while. I'm having to take a break. Work is ramping up, so I'll jump on when I can. But I won't be on this show for probably a few weeks. I won't be on Star Wars. I'm going to miss everybody. And not only the guys in the panel, I'm going to miss the viewers too. But I will pop back on whenever I can. And once I figure out this new work thing, it's getting pretty busy right now. But I will miss everybody.
We should too, Jedi, man.
You'll definitely be missed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chair's always kept warm here for you, sir. Anytime.
Definitely.
Anytime. Just pop on in.
Well,
So
tomorrow, if anybody's betting on horses, make sure you put a 5 in there on the Kentucky Derby, baby.
yeah, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Like I said, I will wake up early. I'll download the daily racing form, and I will spend most of the day handicapping horses. And,
Hey, also, wrestling's on tomorrow too, from France. Backlash. It's on at 10 o'clock in the morning.
French wrestling.
Yep.
Crazy.
So
There will be no SNS tomorrow, but I believe Pete is going to drop a recorded variant heat check.
Yeah.
Star Wars guys will be doing their Star Wars thing and boring the hell out of Dom with their card playing on Sunday.
yeah, I keep dropping off on that. I can't. That card game doesn't get. I'm not excited about it.
I'm guessing they'll probably have some more to talk about with it being
They've already. Yeah, they're going to be
weekend of May the
dropping
4th.
some new stuff that came out this week about Wave 2. So
Yeah, so be getting some good stuff there.
buckle up.
There's no SNL this week, or SNS this
SNS,
week, Damien, because Matt's out this week and Kyle's out of town. So
And listen, don't forget free comic book day tomorrow too. So if you get some comics, you get that. A lot going
I
on.
don't trust cat and mouth. Kyle and Matt do not trust Styx to run the show.
Jeez, you guys are harsh.
That's fine.
Did they have the free comic book day, books at the convention?
No, I haven't seen anything. Well, tomorrow I'm gonna check tomorrow because you had to cut it short after I waited online for so damn long. I didn't have much time to walk around to look at the stands, so I'm gonna wait tomorrow when I go in. I'll check it out. Let's see if anybody does have the free comic books. I do want that one book, Energon Universe with Megatron on the cover. That's what I want. So if I can try to find one at the con, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I never remember whether they do them at cons or whether they just stick to the brick and mortar LCSs. But
Well, you know what? Maybe they bring some free comic book. Who knows? But like the cons are very funny because there are people from comic book shops that are at the con. So
Yeah.
See if they drop that. I might have to pay $2 for the book. It's not gonna be free, but
hopefully it'll be free.
That's it.
Don, we did a show about free comic books 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And
Yes, we did.
so check that out. But no, we don't talk. I don't know if there's anybody going to be covering free comic books. Maybe on TAC they'll talk about free comic books that came out over the weekend. I'm not sure, but we did a show about 2 weeks ago.
Pete normally drops a recorded video for the stuff that's coming out during the week that might be hot. So check the Renovision channel with some of the recorded videos that are in there, because Pete drops those I think he drops them on Tuesday to get a heads up for the Wednesday Warriors on what's going to be out there.
Speaking about that, Energon Universe, Bird City Comics has an exclusive Megatron cover that
nice.
dropped.
Nice.
So
yeah, we're going to be flush with G.I. Joe and Transformers stuff, and hopefully we'll start getting some more movie news and stuff like that on some of that stuff, and that'll start to pick up too. But the books have been very good. Yeah. All of them. And we're going to be transitioning into the Destro and Scarlet.
I tell you what, all I know is my boy Soundwave beat the shit out of Starscream, killed him, threw him in a lava pit. So let's see.
Yes, Terry, I will continually add more ICPOC covers to my now and later whenever they come up. He doesn't do a ton of stuff, but when he does, they are memorable, to say the least. All right, everybody. Well, I appreciate everybody for sticking around. Catch the boys on Wednesday for TAC. If you haven't gotten your X-Men fill, they've been doing a lot with the X-Men 97 stuff and some of the C-level characters and stuff that pop up in there and their first appearances and stuff like that. And you can see Marco's subpar PowerPoint skills. It's fun to watch. But it's good stuff. And then again on Friday, don't forget to watch the CBSI Hot 10. It rolls right into this show. And other than that, we will be back next week. So any last words, anybody?
Oh, have a good weekend.
Take care.
All righty, guys.
May the 4th
have a great weekend.
May the 4th be with you guys.
Nanu.